Okay, so one of the things we had trouble with as we were coming across the Atlantic was air getting into our water maker as we were trying to make water while underway. So while we were in Miami, we added a scoop for the through hull rather than the standard through hull from Fountaine Peugeot. So now I'm going to test that out and see if that helps reduce the amount of air that gets drawn into the system. The first step is get the generator on, because our water maker runs off our generator. And I went inside and turned on a few air conditioners so that we have some load on the generator, since it's not good to run that without anything providing load. So now we're ready to go ahead and start up our water maker. Down here, this is our control panel. This blue switch, this is for whether we send it over to the water sample or the tank. Start out, I'm going to have it come to the sample. This is the pressure regulator. Make sure it is completely open. Don't want any pressure when we start the system. And then first step is I'm going to turn on the boost pump. So over there, those are our primary filters. And I'm watching those pretty closely just to see if there's any air bubbles that's getting into the system with the boost pump. And so far it looks like it's okay. So next step is we're going to go ahead and turn on the high pressure pump, which is back over here at the control valve. So I've been keeping a close eye on the air in the filters, and after bleeding out a little bit of air that was in the system, it seems to be doing pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and now start turning on the pressure and seeing if the system can start working. Some to the tanks if everything's working out okay. Alright, so now that we've gone and started everything and tested the water, got a little bit here to test out for myself. So cheers! That's good tasting water. So the next step, go ahead and swap over from making sample water to putting it into the tanks. In order to swap from making water samples to over to the tank, all I gotta do is swap this valve over, stop making water